Hello Answerly viewers! So Eleanor Park, overall, here's what I thought. On a scale of 1 to 10, I am giving it a 9. I'm not even entirely sure what book out there would get a 10 on this scale, but I can tell you with certainty that Eleanor Park gets really damn close. This book grows on you like a virus, like a wonderful and fantastically beautifully crafted virus. It starts light and fun, it's witty and laugh out loud and quirky, but over the course of the book it grows a lot more personal and intimate, and it does so slowly and subtly, so much so that you don't even realize how invested you've become before the book rips your heart out and stomps on it. Eleanor Park is not a feel-good book. Well, okay, I guess that's not fair. There are parts of the book that are feel-good, but more so the crux of this book really deals with the power of love, and that's something that's pretty difficult to grapple with when you're the age of the main characters from this book. The age when people are so young and powerless. Eleanor Park questions how far you'll go for love and whether or not it's actually worth it. And it does so in a way that's anything but cheesy. There are a lot of romance novels out there. I don't know if I would 100% entirely just dump Eleanor Park in the romance category. It's definitely a romance, but I think it's more than that. Because as it becomes increasingly more difficult to do something new, I really think that Eleanor Park sort of did. Not entirely, but sort of. Eleanor Park isn't particularly talking about anything new, but it manages to capture this type of love so perfectly that it actually sort of made falling in love feel new again. It made it feel like it does to people the age of these main characters. Your first love is a momentous thing. It makes your heart hurt. It's difficult to be away from that person for more than a class period. It's this kind of love that you keep locked away in your heart for years and years and years after the actual relationship itself is probably cracked and crumbled and faded away, because how often are first loves actually, you know, a lifetime love? Usually not, but it doesn't make them any less important. The kind of love in Eleanor Park is not entirely reality, but it is more true than most things that you will experience in your life. Personally, I thought the ending of Eleanor Park was a little bit untidy. There were elements of it that didn't entirely make sense to me. There were better choices I felt some of the characters could have made, and there were questions I would have liked to have answered, but that is usually the case with any book you'll read, even the really, really good ones. The ending of this book leaves a lot to the imagination, which I'm assuming won't bother all the people who read this book, but I personally felt just as invested as some of the other characters in this book as I did in the main two, and so it bothered me a little bit that we didn't get to find out anything about them for seemingly no reason. However, I would definitely recommend this book. I would recommend it to dreamers. I would recommend it to people who love coming of age or love stories, and most of all, I would recommend this book to anyone who enjoys feeling the nostalgia of thinking about your own first love or falling in love in your formative years. Eleanor Park, in my opinion, was a fantastic first read for the Answerly Book Club. I really hope you guys liked it. Let me know down below if you would like more books like this or if you'd like me to branch out. The next book, of course, is going to be The Coldest Girl in Cold Town by Holly Black. I'll be doing a little introduction of it next week. But after that, you need to have chapters 1 through 9 read. So go out and get those books on your Kindle or on Amazon or at a local bookstore or whatever you want to do. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.